Bam! Hi, it's me, Tom, your friend from Chin's Mojo. I wanted to take a minute today and do a very simple video to show you a song. The reason is our CD, which came in today, Greens from Mount Chinmore, has got a song on it called Desire. It's the second song. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's a song called Desire that we wrote during the recording sessions. So the band has never performed the song live, so only the band knows the song. I wanted to go through it with you today so you'd know the words, and I thought, well, the rhythm guitar chords are super easy, so we'll do the chords and the lyrics, and that way you'll know the song when you go to the Chin's Mojo show. If you are not a really great guitar player, no big deal. This is the easiest song. The hard guitar parts is stuff that Pat's playing. We're not doing that today. So if you can barely play guitar, good news. You're going to like these chords. I want to talk to you about some basic chord review. There are some simple guitar tricks that I may do that are not supposed to confuse you. One is if I'm playing a bar chord like this B flat, if I'm playing a bar chord and I lift this first finger and do an alternating, that's pretty easy to figure out. Same thing with if I pick up the third finger and that same bar chord. If I take a chord and we wipe it out at the end of it, that's not too tough. And then there's a thing, let's say that I'm playing this high F bar chord, and I want to take the lowest note here, my pointy finger, and I want to move that down a half a step. So I go from this to this. I'm sure there's an important formal phrase for this, but I'm just going to say I'm going to take that F bar chord and I'm going to drop the F bar chord. And when I say that, I mean only that low note from here. The rest of the chord is intact, right? But if you hear me talk about a drop chord, that's what I mean. I don't know what everybody else calls that, and I don't care. Alright, let's talk about why bar chords are sometimes better. So there's this beautiful C, and then there's this bar chord of a C. And if I want to palm mute something, if I want to go, then I'm going to use the bar chord. The bar chord has fewer notes. It's going to be a very straightforward, clear sounding chord, and it just sounds good, palm muted. So there are a lot of chords in this song that are bar chords. That makes it easier to play. It allows me to do some palm muting. And can you believe I did that? And it just sounds better sometimes than the real chords. The other reason that I sometimes will play a bar chord is if I'm singing and I don't want to think about what my guitar hands are doing, I want to think about the lyrics, well then bar chords are just easier. So it's easier to play the song and sing it. So you're going to see a lot of bar chords today. Alright, let's go through and make sure that we know all the chords that we're going to go through really quickly. It should be easy. I'll put them on the screen. Here's an F. There's a C. This is screwing you up. Press pause and learn these. Here's a B flat. Here's a D minor. And then here's a regular old F. And then what I may do is I may play that F and add an A string. So it's the regular F with this low A added to it. So that's going to be... So you can play that, right? Alright, and then also a G7. If you want to add that high D with your pinky, can you see that? Anyway, you can. You don't need that high D. A regular G7 will do. And I think that's all the chords that we need to play this song. If I'm wrong, sorry. I'll put them on the screen. So let's do the song section by section now. And then we'll do the whole song all in one piece. The first thing we want to do is verse 1. Okay? And I'm going to use this metronome. I know this is irritating, but we're going to do it anyway. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, that's why I beg and fall to the floor. My blue eyes may not hold out. You don't want to stay anymore. I said, one more try. Trade you anything you require. If you could find it in your heart to desire me again. Ends with that B flat at the end. Let's do that one more time just because. That's why I beg and fall to the floor. My blue eyes may not hold out. You don't want to stay anymore. Just one more try. Trade you anything you require. If you could find it in your heart to desire me again. I hope you can see that. Pretty straightforward, huh? So the next part's the chorus. It's super easy. There's like 4 chords. We're going to start this bar high F. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 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 again. Oh, oh. There's that drop. Oh, 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 oh. One more B flat. You decide. Takes us into the next section. The next section is just as easy. 6 chords. Ready? And I think it's 6 words repeated over and over. And the reason this song is like that, it's different than all my other songs that I've written. Most of the songs that I've written are in couplets, right? They rhyme, they rhyme, they rhyme. This one's got more of a repeating, like that whoa-ho-ho section. It's supposed to really help you focus that that's the single only message there. It's, what is that again? Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, kind of a break. And so the next section is the same way. It starts on a B flat, and it's going to go to that weird F chord that I showed you with an A. Cool? You can do that. So it's you decide. I'll turn the metronome on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you decide you're the lucky one. 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 Alright, there's an alternating thing again. There's a second guitar part to that that's super easy. It's on this 3rd string, from the 3rd fret to the 12th fret. It's a slide. It's the 10th fret. 7, 5, open. Let's do it again. I missed it. Alright, so there's a guitar 2 line that's in the song. It was on the recording. So the last part of the song that we're going to work on is verse 2. It's easy because it's the same chords as verse 1. You already know the chords. There's whole notes, same chords. You said, let me go. There's nothing more that I want to say. People break up, you know. It happens to somebody every day. I said, don't speak for me. I could never agree to give you away. Oh, and there's this rant part that starts up. We're just going to do the rant. Not in my life, not in my heart. not in my life, not in my thoughts, not in my world, not in my head, not in my breakfast, not in my bed, not in my words, and not in my life, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. And in the real song, there's a lot of screaming that goes on there. That's me. That's real screaming. We're going to work on the backgrounds for the end of the rant, so it's just back and forth. Come see the band play live. I don't care if you sing the lead part with me, the rant, or if you want to sing the backgrounds. And na na na, both are cool. Not in my heart, whoops. Not in my love, not in my heart, not in my life, not in my thoughts, not in my world, not in my head, not in my breakfast, not in my bed. So it ends on that B flat. So now you know the whole song. What we'll do is I'll play the song back from the CD, Desire. You get your little guitar hands ready and your lyrics. You can follow that on the screen. And let's try it together all the way through. You guys ready? Here we go. And when you get done with that, be sure you hop on the band's Facebook page and let me know you watched the video and that you can play the song now and that you can sing it. Okay, thanks. We'll see you at the Chin Show.
That's why I beg and fall to the floor. My blue eyes may not hold out. You don't want to stay anymore. Just one more try. Trade you anything you require. If you could find it in your heart to desire me again. Oh, 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 decide you're the lucky one. You 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 decide you're the lucky one. Let me go. There's nothing more that I want to say. People break up, you know. It happens to somebody every day. I said, don't speak for me. I would never